Magical Monday is here. Hi, mamas. It's Stephanie here, and we are in another day, another magical Monday. And the card for this week, our mundane to magical card this week is honor feelings. I love that. It's my little Skyanorama. She's hugging a tree because that's just what we do. We hug trees. Do you? Do you hug trees? I'm sure you do. Magical mama, you. Our feelings, I'm going to read the back of the card. Our feelings express what is going on in the present moment. When emotions have control, they are felt through our entire body. And when we begin to notice and become aware of our own feelings, we will start having control over them. So they're not having control over us all the time. Start noticing your emotions without judgment. And let others experience their emotions, no matter how big or small they are, with an awareness and a peace within yourself. Honoring feelings. This has been a couple weeks of big emotions for a lot of people. A lot of us more sensitively attuned people are having some really big emotions. And I don't know, with the full moon and things going on astrologically and just summer getting to that point of so intensity, the hot, the everything's building. Do you feel it? I feel it. And I actually took the past couple days to go, I don't want to feel. And then this card was sitting on top of my deck. And I went, honor feelings. I guess this is the card for the week. Because, mamas, I am doing this deck with you. They come at such a beautiful time, and I'm really loving the synchronicity and the playfulness of these cards just for so many of us, not just for me, but it seems like for a lot of you in the Facebook group and in the Magical Mothering tribe. So honor feelings. And you know, as I've been digesting and going through these feelings of within myself, still there's these feelings coming up of unworthiness. And so often in the past, I didn't want to feel that. I'm just going to push that aside for another time. And instead, these past couple weeks, I've been really getting present, feeling these feelings that I don't necessarily want to feel. And yet, you know, the first time they came up, you know, they come up and the tears come and the thoughts and the whole body sensation came up with it. And I wallowed in it. I did. I'm going to just admit that, right? I wallowed in the feelings that I was feeling because I hadn't felt them. I hadn't been wanting to express and feel these feelings, and yet they kept coming up. Isn't that funny? So I finally felt them, and I just sat, and I just in a puddle. That's what I did. I just sat in a puddle of my own for a while and really fully felt them. And you know what the funny thing is? The next time it came up, about a week later, the same intense feelings of unworthiness came up. And instead of going, no, I'm pushing that aside, I don't want to feel it right now, I stepped out of the situation I was in. I went into the bathroom, and literally 30 seconds later of feeling deep and profound and I had a tear and I went, I felt it. Okay. Is that it? I'm done. Woo! Okay, let's move on. And that was it. And when we start feeling really, really, really intensely and let ourselves feel it, our bodies will be able to feel it fully, and then it can move on. And you know what? It's the same for our kids. If we are constantly telling them to be quiet with their feelings or shushing them, even singing them and caressing them, nursing them. I did this. I was guilty of this. Big feeling, big emotion, boob in the mouth. I did it. I am guilty of this. And yet I learned a new way, and I'm implementing it in my life, and I'm letting them feel. And when I did this, when I learned this new technique, when they would have a big, crazy emotion, I would pick them up and I'm holding them and I'm still connecting with them. And I'm just creating a safe, sacred space for them. I'm not saying anything. I'm letting them scream their heads out, just letting them be in whatever emotion that they're being. And you know what? It goes away really quickly because I'm allowing them to feel it fully, letting their bodies to feel it fully, and then it's gone. And I didn't have to argue with them about their feelings. I didn't have to tell them what I wanted them to feel, and I didn't have to try to shush them or comfort them in a way that was going to be depleting to them or make their emotions stuck inside of them. No. I just let them feel. And I didn't take it on me. It's not my feelings, it's theirs. But I can connect, but I don't need to take on their feelings. And just like with our kids, we don't need to be doing that with others around this. I do this a lot with my husband, and I have to be really mindful when I'm with him. And I even mentioned how synchronistic all of this was with doing the interview with Jennifer. If you haven't seen that interview, it's a great little interview, and it just takes a few minutes of your time. But her book, if you have this where you you're channeling other people's feelings, I highly suggest her book. We're giving away a free ebook version of it for the next 4 days. So like the video, share the video, and get the word out about her book, and you'll be entered into winning a free ebook, which gives some really practical, awesome tips and ideas. So again, honor those feelings. Don't push them aside. You don't have to wallow in them. Like I forgot that I didn't have to. You don't have to do that. You can if you want. If you really feel like that's something that is needing for you to happen because you just been pushing them away for so long. Sometimes wallowing in them will really let you feel them and digest them and be in them fully, mind, body, spirit, and then they can be released. And then when they come up again, you go, oh, okay, feel it, let it move through. Otherwise, we have to learn how to do this. It's time. We get to learn how to do this so that our kids learn how to do this. I know. Put your big girl panties on and feel your feelings so you can honor the feelings of everyone else around you. It's time. It's time that we step into this new era of actually having feelings, accepting feelings, talking about feelings, yet not wallowing. You don't need to wallow. You can, but just once, and then move on, and then let yourself feel, step away. Even when you're doing this with your kids around, I mean, just, you know what, excuse me, I'm feeling really angry right now. I'm going to just step away for just a moment and really feel that, and then I'll be right back. Talk about it. Honor them. Be with them. Because it's amazing. Your life will change. Your kid's life will change. You'll stop having so many tantrums and outbursts and meltdowns. Everybody, me included, you included. And because you'll be feeling regularly and not trying to push them aside. So I love you, and I'm so blessed that you're here with me. And please keep sharing the Magical Mothering Tribe with your friends, with other women that you feel would resonate with this, and start integrating, start chatting, throwing stuff out there. There's a theme every day. Be with it, connect with it. Those that resonate with you, throw something up there, encourage, support, or allow us to encourage and support you. So I really appreciate those that do share, and that's what makes this group so amazing and magical. So continue to do that. Continue to add friends. You can just add friends to the add people aspect, and let this group grow. Let it transform lives of other women that you know. So thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for you, and have such a blessed and magical week. Mwah!